Let me just get this going. Got quite a few things to do. Let me copy this. What's good, Mr. R? What's good? What's good? Long time no see, literally. A long time. It feels like I haven't seen you guys in forever. Dean said, finally. I know, guys. I know. Let's go. I missed you guys, but I promise I missed you guys. And I know you guys could see something's different. We're going to talk about it. Don't worry. But just a lot going on for your boy. You know, your boy's a grown man. He has life to deal with. We're going to get straight into this Forex analysis, though. I just had to pin the Discord link. So let's get straight into it. We out here, that for sure. For sure. Alrighty. Boy, oh boy. Oh man, I haven't been sleeping, bro. I have not been sleeping. It has been a wild couple of days. But anyways, enough about me. Am I late? No. We just started. We hopped in like literally a minute ago. So you're not late, bro. Welcome. I missed you guys. We're gonna get straight into these analysis. By the way, yesterday, even though I wasn't streaming with you guys, I took some beautiful trades. I took 3 trades and all of them won. And guess what I took the trades on? Indices. I love my index pairs, bro. But anyways, we're going to get to that in a sec. Let me take all this stuff off so the charts are cleaner. Let's start doing an analysis. Let's start off with what you guys want to see. Forget what I want to see. You know what I'm saying? I can always take a look back at these charts. What do you guys want to see? All right, what are you guys trading this morning? How's the week been so far? You guys doing well? Took some L's? What's going on? Let me know. Your face looks glossy. Seems like Mr. has been taking care of you for that. My face looks glossy. Hey, I'm not gonna lie. Mrs. Foreign does what she does. You know what I'm saying? Yes, sir. I've been here 10 years and ain't going nowhere, and it's for a reason. You know what I'm saying? So, you came in early. Yeah. You ain't late, brother. You ain't late. All right. So, by the way, guys, I know that there's a delay on my stream. Somebody reached out to me and said, bro, can you please fix the delay with your stream? I'm like, yeah, I'm going to work on it. I don't know what's going on with, with YouTube. Fauci say, what's good, Fauci? I don't know what's going on with it. I'm going to do my absolute best to, you know what I mean, get it resolved. I don't know what the settings are. Thank you guys for liking the stream. Appreciate it. We're going to get into this analysis. We got a lot to talk about. You can see the background is different. Lots of things been going on. Like I said, your boy's a grown man. He's got life to deal with. Know what I'm saying? So good things by God's grace, but still. But I want to help you guys first do this analysis before we start chopping it up and going crazy. You know what I'm saying? So let me know what you guys are trading, what you guys want to trade. Hey, I appreciate all the love. Yo, what's good, Anti-Sako? What's good, Pineapples? Yo, you know what? It's only right that we get started. Good morning, everybody. I missed you guys. Shout out all my Foreign Money family members, or AKA the fun, what's it called? Foreign Money. Was it Foreign Money Gang? Money Gang? Somehow. Whatever. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning, pineapple. Looking very good, very nice. Good morning, pineapple. Looking very good, very nice.
Believe me when I say I have missed you guys. It feels like I haven't seen you guys in 2 weeks. Like, this is insane. You know what I mean? But like I said, we're going to get to it. Adi, what's good? What's good? We're going to get to the analysis. Just give me a sec. I'm trying to make sure this stream has better settings because the currency rate is lower than recommended. Okay. So how do I do this? Stream health. Guys, you're going to have to just bear with me for a moment here. Let me see if I can. Let's go. You know what? We'll deal with it another time, guys. I'll fix the stream another time. For now, let's get into some analysis, guys. Okay, let's start off with NQ. We butchered the life out of this chart. Maybe we can do the one here. What's this? The one here and see what's going on. Let me get rid of all these. I think that was to mark up that we had to break this high before looking for a blah, blah, blah. Here's what I'm honestly looking at for NQ. Okay, NQ is steadily doing this. Okay, even though we're making some sort of bear structure sometimes, we still got this, like, you know what I mean? This like upper thing going on here. Okay, as of right now, for money, bro, I DM you in the Discord. Can you check it out? Yes, I'll check it out. I'll check it out. All right, guys, just bear with me. Let's get to work first, guys. Howdy, fam. What's good? What's good? What's good? News in 20 minutes. You see, even better. So let's analyze so that maybe we can take advantage of the news. And let's see what it's on. Consumer confidence. All right. Let's see if we can take advantage of this, guys. Let's go ahead and do some analysis. Price is still giving us higher highs. Even though we've been getting a bit of bear structure, we've still been given higher highs. We can see right here, beautiful gap that price is responding to on the 1 hour. If I go down to the 1 minute, let me just see what's happening. Not too bad. We're going to see what happens. Okay. We're going to see what happens. But for the most part, there's a chance that depending on how price moves in this area, it can go up or it can go down. But here's what I'm honestly thinking. If I analyze this, okay, as you guys know, we were going up. We had higher highs, higher lows, right? Then we started kind of going sideways and then we broke down. We were expecting price to come back in here and go down. But there's a pattern I'm going to show you guys later on that always happens. So this is what we got, okay, at this point. Right now, this is still bullish structure. So we're expecting price to find somewhere, anywhere within this range and go back up at least. Now, is it going to break higher highs? We don't know. It might come back somewhere over here and then go down, right? So we have to anticipate that overall we're still bullish. Oh my gosh, I missed a couple. New camera setup? No, not really. Guys, I'll explain everything. You guys will see it on my IG stories and all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Lots of things been going on. And we're going to talk about it in this stream as well. Just bear with me. I just want to make sure we're cooking a little bit before we start chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? So, by the way, shout out everybody who's here this morning. I missed you guys like no tomorrow. Marcus said Mr. Ford is back. What's good, Marcus? What's good? What's good? Marcus, I messaged you on Instagram. Don't know if you saw it. I took a loss today and recovered it by one. Perfect. Adib, shout out to you. That's pretty fire. So yeah, so we're bullish. Okay, we're bullish overall. Okay, now here's the other thing we have to look at as well. Price came down in here, moved back up into this area, and as far as I'm concerned, it can break. So this could also spell a disaster for the, or not disaster, but kind of let us know that maybe in the long run, we might be doing this. Oops. Okay. Let me just do this so it looks a little bit more realistic. Maybe in the long run, this is what we might be doing. You know what I mean? So a lot of things to look at, but for the most part, I would say in the short term of things, we can still look for some bullish opportunities. If price fails to respect this level, then my next bet, to be honest, is somewhere within here. We got one more gap right here. And we've got one more, actually a couple more. We've got a whole bunch down here. But what I would honestly wait for is just to see how they kind of react here. My best bet is that somewhere within this region is where price is going to give us a good, reaction from. If we want to scalp, we just got to watch the 1 minute, see how it goes, and take it from there. I'm going to come back to, because we only have like 20 minutes. So I'm going to come back to Nas in a bit. Let's go to some other pairs. By the way, guys, I took a really nice trade, 3 trades yesterday on US 30. No, it was on, yes, US 30 and SPX 500. Beautiful trades. Beautiful trades. In fact, let me see if I can find them. I think they're right here. I think they're right here. This is the one I took right here. Look, this is the one I took on US 30 right here yesterday. I wasn't live streaming with you guys, but while I was out and about, had my laptop with me. Don't know where it is. And, took a beautiful trade. Anyhow, going back up to here. US 30 is just consistently, making lows, lower lows and lower highs. All right, so we had a lower high here, a lower low, a lower high, a lower low. All right, so price is broken here. We need this next candle to close convincingly. You want it to close convincingly under here, just so you can feel like price is continuing its regular structure. Essentially, what we're looking for is for price to break down further, come back, probably retest here, and go down some more. Man, let me just do this so it's easier. All right, this is essentially what we're looking for US 30. So for US 30, I'm actually bearish. So it's interesting, right? Nas, I'm bullish. US 30, I'm bearish. So goes to show you how those two pairs, I always talk about those two pairs, they don't really move the same. I am bearish on AUDJPY. Oh, perfect. I'm going to get to AUDJPY in a sec. I love that pair. We're going to get there in a second. All right, so that's what I'm looking at so far for US 30. For SPX 500, I'm not really going to spend too much time on that, only because it's kind of like you know, NAS 100. And I always usually focus on those two first. If not, I look for, don't get me wrong, yesterday I took a trade here. It's right here. I think this is the trade. Where is it at? There we go. Two positions. Okay, one for a nice 1 to 4, the other one for a 1 to 2. Yesterday was a great day for me, man. Great day. All right, so let's go down. Let's go take a look at some of the other pairs down here. So SPX 500. Let's take a look at gold. Gold is in a very interesting spot. Very interesting spot. So it's been consistent. Let me get rid of these. These are different. Yeah, there we go. All right, so gold has been going up. Now let me just use the path here real quick. Going up, down, up, right? Move sideways a little bit, broke up, moving sideways again. I don't like stuff like this. If I get two consolidations back to back, right? It usually, gold has a mind of its own, but it usually means price is getting ready to do this, to be quite honest. Oops. Hello. Yeah. Price is getting ready to do something like this. So we got to watch and be careful. Okay, you can see here, price has literally been going sideways, but at an angle. Okay, a nice little squeeze. It's going to break up, but after coming off of this as well, that concerns me. This is another consolidation area. Okay, it's another consolidation area. And when you look at it, it formed a similar pattern. Okay, kind of, not all the way. Okay, another squeeze. So when I see back-to-back consolidations, it makes me feel like we might get another push to upside, but after that, we're going to rush, like fall. Marcus is asking, well, what do you think is going to happen to gold? To gold, personally, I feel like gold, bro, I don't want to say we're going down because gold can continue going up. A lot of people are investing in gold because of what's happening in the economy. Elections is also coming up. I think a lot of people aren't sure about the economy. So they're doing their best to hedge their positions. So some people have their, you know, some positions in the market and then others have it in gold just in case one goes left. You know what I mean? So I think that's the reason why things are so bullish. And then also I found out that I think it was some point this year, gold was added as either a top tier 2 or tier 3 asset for the banks. As in that's one, besides like money and other things that they invest in or hold as value, gold is now added to that list. So gold has just been appreciating in value like no tomorrow. Okay, you can see this by the way it's been trending up very nicely, to be quite honest. Broke above this, has gone up. So gold, I would say we just got to wait to see what it does. If you did want to catch a bit of the buys, you do have something here. I'm not a fan of those guys. I don't trade stuff like this. Okay, it's not every gap. I know you guys see me mark up every gap, but it's not every gap that I trade. There's a lot of gaps that I just dismiss because this to me is not high probability. I would not touch this. Let me not mark it. So we'll see what happens with gold. We'll wait to see what occurs after news. Let's go down to GBP USD. I'll skip that for now because you guys already know how I feel about this pair. I don't really trade it. Don't really talk about it. Euro JPY. All right, so Euro JPY. Let me just push this over here so we know we're approaching this next zone. Euro JPY has been going up consistently as well. It has a little bit of similar movement to gold in the sense that we have a bit of like sideways movement before breaking upwards. And now that it's here, it's also forming this weird like, oops. You see what I'm saying? And then what you got up here is this like, all right. There. So this is what we got going on. All right. So we have to see where price is planning to break. Now, we do have higher highs and higher lows. So we might get a little bit of a bullish break, even if it ends up doing this, right? Even if it ends up doing this, we will still get something towards the upside is what I'm saying. All right. So we just got to watch out for that. I would say Euro JPY, we'll look for this. We'll see what price does at this level for the gap. It might be the one that goes towards the upside. But keep in mind, we have news, right? So news might just violate all of this. We don't know. We are going to be patient and see. All right. Adib said I'm in a sell on NZD-CAD. No problem, Adib. We'll take a look. For money, bro, I sent you. There are 2 videos. Please watch it on live. Each video is like 1 minute long. Okay, Adib, we'll take a look. It's as long as it's not a bad video. I'm not trying to get blocked. For my bro, I want to learn fundamental analysis. Any YouTube channel suggestions, or you can make a video. Fundamental analysis is not my strong suit, to be quite honest. But I may make a video. In terms of other channels, bro, I don't really watch anybody, so I can't. And even the people I used to watch in the past, they weren't fundamental traders. So sorry, Deep, can't really help you on that one. GJ is moving bullish, and more bullish than EJ. Gotcha. We'll take a look at GJ too. So anyways, we will see what happens. Let's put some alerts here real quick, guys. Let's see. Price has tapped into zone 1. All right. And then we'll have one more here. Zone 3. Imagine that. Zone 2. All right. So let's move on. We got 14 minutes. GBP CHF absolutely annihilated this. Now it's pushing towards upside. What I anticipate, especially when things like this happen, unless it plans to go back down, it should do something like this, to be quite honest. Right? I don't like to take gaps on the other side as a trampoline towards the upside. I just leave it alone. But you can see here, price has been in this sideways channel. I've been saying this for a minute. You see what I'm saying? It's just been doing this for a very long time. Oops. It's been doing this for a very long time. So I'm hoping that price is going to break and give us something. Let me see if there's anything we can break towards, because we've been consolidating. I am going to put one up here. I personally feel like we might break towards here and come back down. Or we might get what gold did and get one of these. Like that. Okay, we will see. We'll put an alert there and say... All right. And then we'll watch for zone 2, because this might be a while away. Right. Let's go back down for a sec. Sound like a duck. I think my sound is bad. You guys, can you hear me okay? Fauci said his sound is not great right now. Can you guys hear me okay? AUDJPY. All right. AUDJPY. Let me move this over. Where are we at? So AUDJPY has been moving exactly the way we want. Over here, we called it going like this, just like this. Right? You can see from that same pattern. But when it got up here, when it did this, I said price is going to come back down. And it's done that. And I took 2 1-8s, not on any proper account, unfortunately. But anyhow, it's been moving the way we want. So now price, let me just get rid of this. This is a lot. Now price is moving in this area here. It's not respecting anything much. The only thing I can kind of see is, and I'm not even too sure about this. Let me see. Does it touch? No, it doesn't touch. So price is really moving kind of weird on what's it called? On Euro JPY. Give me 1 second, guys. Let me go to another chart real quick. All right, there we go. Wait, I'm sorry. That was not Euro JPY. What were we just at? AUD JPY. Let's do fixing. Okay, perfect. I want to get a different perspective. That makes more sense to me. That makes more sense to me. Guys, if your chart is too busy, I always do this. If my chart is like way too busy, I find other charts that just give me a little bit of better understanding. Cleaner ones, and then it helps me understand what I'm doing. Guys, you know what's crazy? I honestly think we might be coming down. I know we're supposed to go up, but I think we're actually going to come down soon, to be honest. This is what I'm thinking. Because the way price is moving around these areas, this is what I think. I'm going to put this here. And well, it's already using that, actually. It's already using that. Let's maybe move it to the upside like this. Let's see. Let's see what happens there. We'll say, again, price has tapped into zone. All right, we'll see. This is what I'm honestly anticipating. I don't really see, because not only do we have bearish structure, right? Price came and broke all of this, right? We were going up. We had higher highs, higher lows, right? And then we started breaking low 1, 2, 3, right? We've broken all of that. Gave us a little mini retracement. And then we were supposed to break this. We haven't done that yet. So price may be just retracing up to an area to really go down, because price always looks for a zone to really push off of. You see what I'm saying? Gosh, you guys are going crazy in the chat. The GBP pairs are all bullish. Seems like GBP is strong. Got you, Marcus. I only want to learn the basics. No illegal or bad video. Got you, Adib. No problem. Adib, I'll help you out as best as I can. Just bear with me, all right? Verd say, yo, what's good, Verd? What's good? What's good? Look at GBP CAD and USD CHF. I will in a second. Fundamental traders are rare. Okay. I'm going to skip that because he's talking to Adib. You're saying, but. So it sounds like a duck. I was making a joke. Oh, bro. I just got back, bro. Let me recalibrate a little bit, Fauci. Just straight throwing shots already. Marcus is joking. We can hear you good, bro. Just you sound like you just woke up. No, I've been up like way before. I woke up early, shower. I almost pulled an all-nighter again, guys. Had a lot of stuff to do and stuff like that. But no, I'm awake. You know what I need? I should go get my energy drink. I bought some energy drinks this weekend because I'm like, bro, I'm not sleeping. Guys, I'm not sleeping. It's really messed up. News in 10 minutes. Yes, news in 10 minutes. I'm not sleeping, guys, but this new space is guys, I'm gonna show you. I have a balcony in my office now. It's fire. But anyways, a little bit more on that later on. Let's go look at some of the other pairs real quick, because we got news in 8 minutes. All right, cool. That's it. So let's go take a look at, somebody said GBP CAD. Yeah. GBP CAD, GBP, and USD CHF. All right, GBP CAD. Oh, gosh. Ugh. We've been at this zone for a hot minute. Price is just not really doing much here. I've been anticipating it going down. It's gone down and gone back up. I don't know what to tell you, man. I can see that price is starting to do this a little bit. So, and now we got this going on a little bit. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that, to be quite honest. But there's too many lines. Way too many lines over here. But what is this? I will say this. It's going to be a little challenging. I will do this just so it's easier to read. And I would say for now, price has been kind of like respecting this zone. It came up here, gave us, you guys can see right now, right? Up. And now we're here. Now it's retracing. So, yeah, I mean, my bet is on it probably at least going back down to this level. If I'm scalping, that's what I'm looking for. Okay, but in the overall run, it looks like we're bearish. But this could just be a squeeze to go towards upside because we still have higher highs. That's our higher lows. You see what I'm saying? So in the short term of things, I'm thinking we're going to come back and retest that. Oh, gosh. Come back and retest that level. So let's see what happens. We have a little... Let's see, guys. Let's see. There's a reason why I don't touch these type of pairs. Don't really understand them. Don't really like them. But I'm trying to see what the price action has been over here. It's not been bad, but it hasn't been too convincing either. We have this area here before we can even consider anything. So we'll see what happens. Again, conditions like this, I just leave alone. I want to see a break out of these type of situation. I've been waiting for this to break for a hot minute. But in the short term of things, I'd probably scalp towards the downside because I'm not really, even though the last, right? We last week or so has been somewhat bullish. I'm still overall bearish on this. All right, so that's what I'm looking at for that. USD CHF. Let's go take a look. So price, I remember this. We were waiting for price to do this. Literally waiting. You remember, guys, I was telling you that price is supposed to break towards the upside. So it's doing that now, but we have a problem. Price is stopping at this level, exactly at this level. So because price is doing that, we have to start reconsidering or start looking left to see what's going on. Now, when we look left, I don't really see I mean, I could see that they have this level here, but I'd have to make it wide for it to work. So for now, I would say I'm still overall bullish because of this pattern right here, but we have to wait for a proper like entry. Okay, now you can see there's a bunch of gaps. This one might get filled within the next 3 minutes. But we do have this one here and we have this one here. I would say if you guys are looking to get into a trade on USD CHF, you can consider those two areas. Consider, okay, guys? It might want to come retest this consolidation area, but consider. It's not an alert. It'll just say, check out what's going on with CHF. Alrighty, we'll just keep this there for now. And then somebody else said something else. So I think somebody said NZD. Was it NZD CAD? Let's get the caffeine up in the bloodstream. Bro, take a heroin shot. You'll be wide awake. Bro, your comments are so legal, bro. Adib is insane. All right, but I am going to go get an energy drink. We have 3 minutes, guys, so let's go do that. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to turn off my camera real quick. Going to go get an energy drink. I'll be right back. Where are we at right here? Oh, my fault, guys. My fault. I was saying that, oh gosh. I was saying that first off, we gotta get back to the charts too. I was saying I got 4 energy drinks. And, God, which one is going to give us the best response? Let's see what GJ says, USD CHF. And then we will do, oil. We'll worry about oil later on. ADJPY. Price is already moving on some of these. Euro JPY. Let me see. Gold. We got to see what gold does. You know, it's not going to be dramatic without gold. I got you guys. I got you. Sound is back. All right. So listen, we have news in about 20 seconds. But in those 20 seconds, all I'm saying is I have Pineapple Mirage. I'm asking you which one should I drink. I have Pineapple Mirage. This one here. Then I have Strawberry. All right, strawberry. I have grape. And then I also have kiwi strawberry. So, Josh just said, hey, bro, how's it going? It's going great. Guys, so we got the first trigger. Wow. Let's see what gold is doing. Okay, gold is kind of pushing. GJ is pushing downwards. This is pushing downwards as well. This is good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, Euro JPY. So let's go to Euro JPY. Let's see. Perfect. Oh, guys, look. You guys notice how it's hitting those zones and then just like, holy, bro. So both of these got tapped. I'm going to get rid of this one because I don't really care about that one now. All right, so what we got to do is we got to let the 15-minute close. All right, we got to let the 15-minute close. In the meantime, while we're watching all this craziness on these charts, let me put up a poll. I'm gonna ask you guys which flavor. I'm gonna say pineapple, grape, straw. And all right, guys, you guys vote. Here are the options again, guys. Let me see if I could put them. You guys won't be able to see them, but you know, the options are here. So you guys, those of you who were here, that's what it is. So look how price is reacting to these zones, like really, really well. Really, really well. Okay? Really, really well. I love the way price is moving for those. Gold is like doing nothing. Let me see if I can find a different pair. Let's see what happened on SPX and US 30 and all of them. So US 30, it's moved fairly well. It's not too bad. Hey, baby. Love you too. Don't come too close. Yeah, it's like right here. Love you too, baby. Bye. Bye. See you later. From or message you. I. All right. Gotta focus. We must stay focused, my brothers. We must stay focused. What did oil do? I'll check oil. US 30 moving in here. That's pretty nice. All right. Let's go see what Nas did as well. I want to see what Nas did. Nas. All right, there we go. So we were talking about this earlier, that if there's any place for it to get into. So look what Nas did. Nas came straight in here while we were waiting for news to happen, and then it's already on its way up. This is why I love index pairs as well, because if you get in before the move happens, it usually goes to your direction if you're correct. So you get your TP gets hit in like 2 minutes. It's the best. Bro, was that wick because of the news? Yes, sir, Adib. Yes, sir. What did oil do? All right, let's go check what oil is saying. Let's go see what oil is saying. All right, so oil. Bro, for a second, I'm looking up here. I'm like, bro, nothing's moving. I'm fried. I'm so fried. So for oil, let's see, 10 o'clock. This was the candle, like nothing, Toby. Nothing. Oil didn't do nothing. It's kind of why I didn't watch it. I could tell by the way it's moving, it's doing nothing. Here's what I anticipate. At some point, this whole area has to get dealt with, bro. Price is going to want to come and fill up this area. It's just too much of a gap. Way too much of a gap. But it is oil. Oil loves to drop, so anything is possible. All right. USD CHF bounced nicely off this zone. It's still, giving us moves. You guys want to wait till like 5-10 minutes, sometimes 15 minutes around those closes. You can get some really good setups after news releases. Your JPY just did not play with this zone at all. Hit it to perfection, bounced all the way back up. So that's really good. Let's go take a look at some of the other ones that we marked up. We didn't do GJ. We did GBP. What was it? GBP CAD? Was it GBP CAD? Yeah, and I was bearish on this. And price is actually bullish. So this one is not correct. Where are we at? Right here, 10 o'clock. Price was going down at 9:45, and then 10 o'clock hit, and it shot up. But, you know what I'm saying? Either way, that's what's happening there. I'm still overall bearish on this. Even like if it breaks out of here, because looking at this here, I'm anticipating it's gonna tap into something and go down, give us a bit of a strong push downwards. Now, to be fair, with this type of price action where price is just around here, hovering around the zone, we should get this in the long run. But in the short term of things, I'm looking for bearish opportunities. All right. Oh, wow, we got 10 votes. Half the people said, 50% said pineapple. And all right, guys, we're going to do pineapple. Thank you. Toby said, damn. I'm in NZD USD sell. All right, let's take a look at NZD USD. NZD USD. You're in a sell and price shot up. Okay, wow, brother. My brother. So price has been moving in this channel for quite some time now. All right, so moving nicely in this channel. So we are going towards the downside. However, You could like literally, it's why I zoomed out. You can tell price is aiming towards one of this, like some level down here to do this. That's the ultimate goal. So you're not wrong in your thought process. We just don't know where price is going to decide to do that. You remember what happened to me the other day, guys, with gold? Gold just decided to take something around here randomly. No, there was nothing there. It was just in the middle of nowhere, and then it went the other way. So it could happen. The same thing could happen over here. 100 lots short. Don't be gay. Ashley, man, go somewhere with that, dog. Oh, shoot. Ashley, we not entertaining you today. We not condoning that today. So yeah, anyway, so NZD, you see what I'm saying, is reacting very nicely to this zone, but just understand in the long run, that's where we're going. Now, did you give me your coordinates? I think you did. Let's plot it and see how we can help you over here. You guys chose pineapple. We're gonna drink the pineapple one. I haven't been sleeping, so I need the caffeine. All right. Cheers, guys. Ooh, that's nice. I ain't gonna count. That is refreshing. Hopefully it gets my energy up. All right, let's plot this man's trade. So he said he's entry at 598.50, 598.50, 598. 598. Yesterday was a beautiful day, man. I took 3 trades on US 30 and SPX. One for a 1 to 6, the other one for a 1 to 5, and the other one for a 1 to 2 and a 1 to 4. 2 positions on that one trade. It was I love indices, man. I missed it and I'm glad I got to go back. Stop loss at 60129. Stop loss at 6. Okay, and then oh wow. Are you swinging this? And where is it at? TP at 601. Oh, sorry. TP at 58732. 58732. All right. So, yeah, you're swinging this. Okay. So, you were in from here. Stop loss is down there. Here's what I personally would have done. And this is just because of how I trade. I don't think my stop loss would be that high. For me personally, here or here would be where my stop's at. That gives me more, like from when I'm in, my risk reward is a lot better. Because here's the thing, guys. Those of you guys who trade for a while, you know this. Like if price starts breaking structure, it usually means you were wrong on the direction anyways. You do get occasions where you get wicked out and price goes against you. But for the most part, if you're correct, price should go in your direction and like you shouldn't really have any issues. You see what I'm saying? So that's what I would have done. But to each his own. In this case here where you're swinging from here to there, it is plausible, right? Like it can happen for sure because of what we talked about. I would just say the second we get to this, what's this? 59178. The second we get to that level, start managing your trade. That's the best advice I can give you. Just because we don't know what price is going to do around this area. And judging on what it's been doing the last couple times, look at this. Every time it's tapped in here, it's just pushed up. So even if you manage to still go down, like let's say even if you manage to do this, right? You don't want a situation where it takes you out first and then goes down. So that's why I'm saying manage your trade. But that's just my opinion. All right. But so far, not too bad. Trade is not too bad at all. You're in decent profit. And news is still kind of playing towards your analysis as well. I want to see this 15-minute candle close before I start making decisions on that for sure. But the bear structure is still continuing. We have lower highs and lower lows. Can't really argue. It just broke this low, right? It kind of wicked up here, but if it stays like this, if it closes like this, right? Let's say it wicks into this area and then pushes and breaks this, you're on your way to TP. You're pretty much solid. Alrighty. NZD CAD, you're in a sell. Okay, let's take a look. NZD CAD. All right, kind of a similar situation to what's going on with thing, but the oh wow, the setup is way different. So you're in a sell as well. I think your position isn't bad either. Right? Same thing. It's going down. Same thing. It's going down. All right. And you're. All right. Let's mark up your coordinates. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. Let's take a look. So entries at 82869. And then your TP is at 81975. Oops. 75. And then your stop loss is at 83125. All right. Oh, wow, Adib. Okay. So Adib is swinging for the fences. Let's see here. That's Adib, that's very interesting, to be quite honest. I don't think your trade proposition is impossible. I'm just not sure about the entry. That's the only thing. Will it reach theirs? There's a high chance it'll go there. Right? There's a high chance it'll go there, but Adib, I'm praying. This is another one where if price sometimes is reversing, you'll see this. You'll see it's going down, moves sideways, breaks down, and then does this. That's literally what I'm praying doesn't happen for you. That's what I'm looking at. I pray it continues downward. So it's possible going down this to this level is high probability. It just, I don't know if it's going to take you out first. Okay, so just be careful. When you start going into profit, I'm not saying move your stops to break even or nothing, but you might want to start managing your trade probably. I want to say like when you get to around here. All right. So your level, Adib, is, if you're listening, 82509. When you get to 082509, start managing your trade just in case. All right. I mean, at that point, you should be good enough in profit to, I think, at least a 1-to-1 anyways. But when you get to that level, that's what you should watch out for. Just my opinion. Okay. It could completely blast through. You know what I mean? But that's what I would say. All right, let's get back to the charts here. Yeah, it's a swing I have been holding since yesterday. Oh, wow. Good for you. Shout out to all the swing traders. Guys, can we put some snail emojis in the chat for all the swing traders? Put some snail emojis in the chat for the swing traders, guys. We have a few swing traders in here. Put some snail emojis in the chat. I want to see you guys put this in the chat. All right, put a bunch of these in the chat for the swing traders. All right, you already know snipers are bow and arrow, and swing traders are snails. Not because they're slow, but they're patient. You know what I'm saying? Slow and steady wins the race. So put some snail emojis in the chat for our swing traders. Shout out to them. They have a different type of discipline that we as scalpers, I'm saying we ain't really got it like that. All right, so Adib, I hope it goes in your favor. So far, this 15-minute candle is going to close in 20 seconds. The wick would be nice. I wish it was a bearish wick candle instead of a bullish one, but at least the rejection is somewhat, what's the word I'm looking for? Somewhat encouraging. All right, Euro JPY just came straight into our zone and went to hell. Or not hell, went the other way up. USD CHF did the same thing. It's going upwards. Let's go check some other stuff as well, guys. Let's go see what's happening on other charts. Let's see here. NAS. Did we not mark this? Yeah, we marked this. NAS just like to perfection. Right? Came into the zone, pushed up, it's going up. That's fairly get rid of these. It's really good. US 30. US 30. Gotta love it. As crazy as this pair is, and as much as people hate this pair because they're like, bro, US 30 is so weird. I love US 30. I don't know what it is. I just understand US 30. US 30 is just my kind of pair. Okay, so today we're doing mukbang about soda. No, I entered on that previous high, not that one. Oh, I'm sorry. Joshua, There's a delay with the stream, so pardon me, and also I get sidetracked because of what you guys asked me to do. I feel USD is due for reversal soon. Like all the USD pairs, so everything will poop on it for a bit. Got you. Feeling over the next couple months. Got you. Got you, Ashley Garlic. Maximus FX, what it do, baby? What's good? What's good? What's good? Shout out Money Gang. I mean, what's up? Oh, shorts. Okay, yo. Yeah, Money Gang. That's what's up. Zartox, let's go take a look at gold real quick. Because we looked at gold, didn't really do much. Yeah, it's still pushing up. And you're in shorts? What do I think? That's a great question. We're making all-time highs. So what I think what you're banking on now, okay, here's my honest opinion. All right. I said this before you came on here. I noticed that we had price go up, move sideways. Toby knows what I'm talking about with this. Then we came and squeezed again and then broke up. I feel like at some point we're doing this, to be quite honest with you. In my experience, when I see this type of setup, it goes the other way. But there's also a reference to the left-hand side. The problem we have with gold is that gold respects nobody. Widowmaker, heartbreaker type situation, right? So gold will do what gold wants to do. So as to how far gold wants to go up before it comes down, I pray your account can handle that. You see what I'm saying? But we will continue to monitor, oh gosh, yeah, and see what happens. All right? So there is a chance of it coming down, in my honest opinion. There's no ceiling and no reference to I never entered trades like this because of the fact that I have no reference to the left-hand side. If I can't see anything on the left-hand side, I don't enter these trades. So all I can say for now is there's a chance gold can go down. We just don't know when. And I know it's kind of useless advice because I'm just like, yeah, it'll go down eventually. But I said this before you hopped on the stream that there's a chance gold is going to at some point just really start tanking because of the way it's forming. We just don't know when. So I wish you had waited a little bit, to be honest, but sometimes you know what you feel when you get into trade, so it is what it is. It's all good. Don't worry, I just risked $1. Nice. Thank you everybody who put the snill emoji in the chat. Guys, I have a problem when I trading a demo account. I'm catching W's when I have fun. It's L's after L's. How can I overcome this? It's your psychology. I've talked about this before, Toby. It's 1,000% your psychology. Something your psychology shifts and it causes you not to, like, I can go so deep into this, but let me read the last comment real quick before I come back to you, Toby. Man, gold hasn't been giving us swing traders nice structure on higher time frame. Yeah, I can imagine, right? Like, look, it's just been, let me go to a different one. There you go. This is cleaner, right? There's nothing to go off of, like literally nothing. It's just been up, right? A little bit of a pause. We're back up again. That's all it's doing. But again, after this break, so have you guys ever heard the term that price is fractal? What that means is that what happens on higher time frames happens on lower time frames. So you can see here, price is kind of doing the same thing. It went up, okay? Gave us a little bit of a sideways movement, went up, gave us this squeeze here, and then is up again. So we have that similar, like, or whatever. Sorry guys for the bad drawing. Okay, kind of like the same situation, like what we saw on the 15. I'll show you. Right, so on the 15 we had the sideways consolidation, and then we had the squeeze, and it's going up. So history repeats itself, to say the least. So yeah, for swing traders, I feel for you guys. I'm very sorry for you guys. For everyone else who's trading some of these pairs, we might get some good setups. I'm waiting to see what price does when it settles with USD CHF, even though I don't trade it. Yes, go deep, no Diddy. I mean, deep stories. Got you. All right, so let's talk about trading psychology. All right, we'll stay on this because this is moving already. Sorry guys, I had to check. Yeah, so let's talk about trading psychology. So Toby said when I'm trading demo, right? W's. Sorry guys. Funded. Why is that? Why is it that Toby isn't able to execute the same way, right? He is when he's trading demo. Here's the thing with demo that you need to understand. Everybody knows what I'm about to say. There's a couple things we got to talk about. Number one, no emotions, right? Or almost none. Almost none emotions or no emotions. what's happening when you trade demo is that there are no real repercussions for your actions. If you win, lose. If you win, you'll feel good about yourself. Guys, 1 second. I feel like it's raining. And I have a balcony now. You guys want me to take you to the balcony in my office? I have a balcony in my office, bro. So fire. Actually, wait. I'll do it on stories. But guys, 1 second. Let me just check and see. Because the whips are outside. And I think the wife's gone. I might bring my car inside. 1 sec, guys. Yeah, it is. Okay. My fault, guys. My fault. Yeah, it is raining. One of these days I'm gonna stream from the balcony. US 30, did you move? Yes, sir. And I'm gonna show you guys later on. US 30 sell. 1 sec. Let's check that real quick. Toby, stay with me. I'm gonna get to your. Oh, you're asking if we should sell. Ah, interesting. Very, very interesting. What I want, like I said, is this. This is what I want because price is supposed to be following this structure. Price is not. And let me tell you guys something about indices. Indices don't care to like drop all the way like this, right? Let's say all up here we were doing this, going high. It doesn't mind to do this and then do like, it doesn't care. So I'm very careful with indices. Before I hop into a sell like this, I'm waiting for it to tell me that, yeah, I'm actually going back down. So if you guys see something you want to sell on, you know there's a massive gap right here, be my guest. For me personally, I'm not touching this. So if you ask me for my personal opinion, I wouldn't touch this. All right. But again, everybody trades differently. There's a couple people on here who trade indices only as well. And they have a different opinion about this. They scalp differently. They do things differently. But for me personally, I wouldn't touch a sell on this. Right. The momentum to the upside is not only very strong, we're starting to break structure. Okay. So we went from lower lows to making intermediate highs. Then we started breaking those lows a little bit and we broke it some more. We came back here and it pushed up. This could be doing this at the very least. So I would wait. If you see something on a smaller time frame, some of you guys trade the 5-minute. I personally don't. Maybe you see something you like in here. Up to you. Maybe it's the 15. Up to you. I personally am not touching this at all. At all. Oh, you're right. Risky. Yeah, bro. I would not. US 30 and not like they can do you so dirty. I would just wait for clearer structure if that was me. All right, I'm gonna go back to Toby real quick. So, or let's do it on US 30 because US 30 is moving and it looks nicer. So let's go over here. All right, cool. So when you're trading demo, all right, there are no emotions attached. So what happens is that if I decide to sell right now, just like what Marcus asking about, and let's say I'm gonna move my stop loss just to here so that I can lose the trade. All right, we'll put it like somewhere here or whatever. We'll make 18K if it comes back down because I'm trying to lose the trade. So let's say I take this trade. I'm like, oh, I'm a sniper. I'm going to try and get in, blah, 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 right? If price ends up winning or going in my direction, I'll feel good about myself, right? That's what we're looking for, to confirm that we're good traders, our strategy is working. I'll feel good. And if it loses, you know what I'm going to tell myself? I'm going to look back, especially if it's like replay, if I can do replay. I'm going to look back and be like, you know what? I was just trying. You start formulating all these different ideas because, again, like there are no real consequences. So you're not even going to journal. You're just going to be like, oh, you know what? Next time, especially if, let's say, price does this. If price comes here, right, does this and then goes down, you'll say, oh, next time I'll just move my stop loss a little bit higher. But overall, I was right about the direction. There is no real accountability because there are no real repercussions for your trades. So there's no emotions, right? And there's no consequences. Okay? So what happens is that when you get funded now, right? This is what happens. Your heart starts racing. Why? Emotions. And the reason why your heart starts racing is because there are so many things at stake. So many things at stake. What's at stake? Let's start off with this. right? If you lose, what does that say about you as a trader? You're going to feel bad. Bad feelings, okay? Or well, let's say feeling bad. Bad feelings just sounds weird. Feeling bad, okay? Which does what? Hurts psychology. Okay? You're going to start feeling bad because you lost a trade in real time, right? So what's going to happen is, so there we go, lost a trade. So when I lose the trade now, it means nothing to me. Let me show you guys this account real quick. This account that we're trading on, I took it from 100K to 3.5 mil, right? So there's money in here. This trade that I just lost is 1,700. Look, the one we lost before that was 7K. We won 8K. None of this means anything. That's why I'm able to take this to 3.5 mil. Because there's nothing. This means nothing. You see what I'm saying? But if this were real money, you think that 7K won't make me sit in a corner and rethink my life? You see what I'm saying? So you're going to feel bad. All right. So you feel bad because you lost the trade. Now, here's what you're telling yourself after you lose the trade. This is what you start saying. You're like, okay, I lost the trade. That means my strategy doesn't work. I'm a bad trader. Right? I lost money, which just hurts, right? Losing money hurts, sucks. I was wrong. Another thing that we hate to feel. We don't like to be wrong. We don't like to lose money. And guess what trading requires? Doing that over and over and over. You see what I'm saying? So what's happening is that now, after you experience this, there's so many more emotions I can go through. But the bottom line is this. After you experience this once, the next time you take a trade, that trade, the risk to reward on that trade, trade RR, I'll say, goes from, let's say, 1 to 2 to 1 to life. And what I mean by that is this. What's tied to that actual trade is not money anymore. It's your feelings, your ego, your self-confidence, your mentality, you know what I mean? All the things that are part of your emotional makeup is tied into this trade. So if you lose the trade, you didn't just lose $500, $200, $100. You've lost like more than that. There are things that there's something called, oh gosh, I'm going to break into different things. But long story short, I'll just say things that are intangible for now. That's what I'm going to say. Guys, look what US30 did. Took us out and went down. Anyhow, you guys get what I'm saying? So what happens is that when these things happen to you, it messes up the way you trade. So now, guess what happens on the next trade? So you see how I took this trade and it ended up taking me out and going down. You know what I'm going to do on the next trade? I'm going to be like, nah, I did this last time. Let me wait. So now on the next trade, when price is here, here's now where I want to enter. I'm going to put my stop loss here and go for the same RR. Price is most likely going to take me out again. Then I'm going to be like, oh, shoot, you know what? I think something's wrong. Let me do this. This time I'm going to make it wide. I'm going to do this, right? And I'm going to do that. I need like a 1 to 2. And what's going to happen is that price is going to take you out. Because now you're not looking at the trade for what it is. You're trying to compensate for what you lost. You're not looking at the fact that what are the chances of price going all the way down here versus going out. You're not looking at that anymore. You're just trying to redeem yourself. You're forcing trades. You're making up narratives that aren't there. You're like, oh, you know what? I see this wick and I've seen this before. And you don't just go in, for like a quick sell for, let's say, whatever. You start, I got to make back my money. Now you're like way deeper in. Okay, so if I lose this, I'm going to lose almost 100K. So I'm going to just close that right now. I'm saying, bro, man's are rich, but we ain't finna lose 100K, you know what I'm saying? So anyways, now you start trying to, you're over leveraging, you're doing stuff. If you lose this trade right now, guess what you're going to say? So you put in 3 lots instead of 1. You lost 3 times the amount. You're going to say, you know what? No, I can get it back. Now you've entered another position right here. Same thing. And so now because of the fact that you're emotionally scarred, hurt, you've been pricked somewhere in your emotional, there's a word for it. But long story short, something has hurt you to the point where now the way you see trading is different. It's kind of like if you work in a warehouse, right? And no disrespect to anybody who works in a warehouse. Let's say you work in a warehouse, right? And the job you're working is hard. Like you got to pick up all the skids. There's no forklift. So you pick up the skids and you pack all the bottles and the barrels and you're muscling everything every day, right? And you work for minimum wage. What happens is that if I ask you for $100, like, yo, bro, give me $100, you're gonna be like, are you dumb? You know how hard I have to work for $100? Go get a job, right? Because $100 to you, it's not that $100 is a lot. It's that $100 means more to you than $100. Why? Because of all the work you put in. So now the reason why people have no self-control when it comes to money is because they put too much emotions behind the money. If you guys want to succeed in trading, you have to separate the two. You have to understand that this is a game about growing your money in percentages. You detach yourself from the profits. You don't say, "Oh, I'm up 3K," when your account is a 500K account. You see what I'm saying? If your account is a 500K account, you need to be up 5K to make 1%. 3K is nothing. You don't close because now you've made what? 0.6, 0.7%. And if you risk 1% per trade, the next trade you're down minus 0.3% already. So it's a lot of things that go into. So Toby, long story short, right? I went on a bit of a tangent. Long story short, what's happening to you is that the risks are higher for you because emotionally you've not come to terms with the real risk in trading. Everybody can learn a strategy. Strategy has very little to do with trading. Risk management is the real thing. But what actually helps somebody stay profitable and become profitable is emotions. Somebody takes this same trade I took right here and risks $1. Another person is risking 100K in that position. Another person is risking 10K. Another person is risking 5K. So what's the difference between the guy who can risk 100K and the guy who risks $1? It's not capital. It's emotional development. That guy can hold the 100K trade because he's been there before. He's been beat up. You know what I mean? Like, it's something you have to be acquainted with. You can't avoid it. So, Toby, what you have to do, it seems like I saw the trade you took last time. I don't think you have any problems trading. I think you're a good trader. You're going to have to learn to hold those positions or take your L and understand it's part of the game. You guys, last Friday before we left, I took a trade that wasn't great and I lost. You think I thought about it over the weekend? I forgot the account is there. I haven't even opened the account. It doesn't matter. What do I always tell you guys? We'll get them on the next one. And if we don't, we'll get them on the one after that. That's just trading. You see what I'm saying? So what makes things difficult is that we put too much emotion, because we can't help it, into these things. You see what I'm saying? There's a Bible verse. You guys are going to call me foreign TD Jakes or whatever again. But there's a Bible verse that says, God made man simple, but he, being the man, right, sought after many inventions. What does this mean? It means God made us simple. Everything you need in life, you already have. This is what people don't understand. Success is not something you pursue. It's something you attract. You become what you're supposed to become. You work on yourself, and then success starts approaching you because you are valuable, right? Again, I'm going to get into biblical things here, but the reason why, when you read the Bible, right, in the beginning when God creates the heavens and the earth, and he's making Adam, before he makes Eve, the Bible says he tells Adam, call all the animals one by one, and whatever you want, you name them, it'll be that, right? And then he says, see if you can find a partner. So Adam sees a lion, he sees a dog, he sees all these things, and the Bible says Adam couldn't find a suitable partner. Now, everything that God had made up until that point, he either spoke into existence or he used his hands to create. When God was making Eve, he didn't create anything new. Everything else was new. When God was making Eve, he took one of Adam's ribs, because everything Adam needs to be successful in his life, including happiness, joy, all this stuff is already inside of Adam. It's the same thing for you guys. Everything you need to succeed is inside of you. So trading and life is a journey. It's like you are gold, but in a rough form. You throw yourself in a furnace like this, and it molds you. It breaks you down, right? The reason why they refine gold by fire is because fire removes all impurities. That's why that saying of no pain, no gain. You got to burn everything out. So when you're trading, Toby, or when you're developing your emotions, what you're doing is that all the side of Toby that is fearful, you got to burn him out. The side of Toby that is impulsive, you got to burn him out. The side of Toby that has an ego, you got to get rid of him, because there is no ego here. If a doctor comes to the market and a homeless man comes to the market and they both have the same amount of capital, you know who's going to win the most money? The person with better emotions. Not the better paying job or the better living life standards or whatever. It's about you. You see what I'm saying? So long story short, this is what life is. So that Bible verse of God made man simple, but he sought after many inventions means this. God made us simple, Everything we need in life is already given to us, but we are always looking for something new. How many times do we strategy hop? Because we took this trade. I'm using Adib's trade, for example. Adib's a swing trader. Adib takes this trade, it loses. Adib's like, all right, now I've got to try this strategy because this one. That is what God is talking about. It's trading is simple. Price can only go two ways, up or down. Now, I know you're going to say, and sideways. Yeah, I know. But even sideways is going up and down within a range, okay? Price is going up or down. That's it. You can only go up or down. Trading is simple. Our job as traders, let me show you right here. You ready? This is our only job after looking at the chart. All right, I've looked at the chart for an hour. My job as a trader is to do this. When my setup shows up, I already put my stop loss. I already put my take profit. I'm done. That's my job. But you know what happens? We're looking for the shift in the market structure with the sweep of the daily new opening week gap, covered by the divergence of the two headbutting chickens that moved over in the moonlight. Complicated stuff for no reason. My strategy is literally three things. I think Marcus is the same when it comes to strategies, like two things or three things, maybe four. I don't know. I can't remember. But the whole point is that trading is simple. Life in general is kind of simple, but we complicate things, and the complication comes from emotions. Emotions is the reason why we look for new things, because we're bored sometimes or we want a change, right? It's just human beings are complex but simple at the same time. It's weird. But Toby, I'm done preaching. You get what I'm saying? So the reason why that's happening to you is because of that. If you want to become a better trader, try. This is what you should do, because this is what I did. I enter trade and my job is to not touch it. That's it. My job is to let it be, because that's how you become a better trader. Life, you can't control things. There's a guy who got on a roller coaster, right? And he was stressing. He's like, I hate roller coasters. And the guy said, why? And he's like, because I'm not in control when I'm on a roller coaster. And the guy said, that's how you're supposed to feel. You know, like, we're acting like this is not normal. When you enter a trade and it's a good size, or it's supposed to, your heart is gonna race. You're gonna sweat sometimes. You're gonna feel nervous. That's how it's supposed to feel. But your job is to get acquainted with the feeling and trust the process. You see what I'm saying? So again, that's it. Toby, you said you get it. Awesome. Awesome. This needs to be clipped into a full video. Thank you, Marcus. I've heard a lot of people say that for some of those segments, and I keep saying I'm going to do it, but bro, you guys, I'm so bad, man. I just have so much going on. It's difficult, but I will go back and clip all of them if I can, by God's grace, and then I'll put them as individual videos. All right. 100% fact. Amen. You know, nobody likes losing, for sure. Yeah, man. 100% fact. Oh, people were 13 watching, 9 likes. Well gone, people. Smash the likes. 10x Wednesday street. Thank you. Exactly, guys. Please hit the like button, okay? All of this is free. We're all here helping each other. We can easily charge for what we do, and whether you think it's worth it or not, people will pay. But we don't do that. It's all free because we're just trying to help. So smash the like button, guys. Clip this chat. Bars. You know the likes losing. 1,000% facts. There are demons we have to overcome. Absolutely, Fauci. I get it. Siam said, do EU analysis. I will. I'll do EU analysis. We make it complicated. Are you doing strategy hate right now? Just kidding. No, I'm not hating on those strategies. I'm just saying sometimes it's a little bit more complicated than it needs to be. Yeah, my strategy is super simple indeed. Yeah. Your best trades are the ones you're not watching. That, Fauci, I don't even want to go into that one. My best trades literally were the ones where I just walked away, for sure. All right, let's go check out EU. Siam is asking for Euro USD. Let's go see what Euro USD has got going on. All right, Siam. Euro USD, this is what's happening in my humble opinion. We were steadily going down. I mean, you can see this. Bright like clear as day, right? We broke towards the upside, broke down lower. When price comes down here, well, not lower. When price comes down here, it's supposed to push down. It didn't. It came up this way instead and pushed down. No problem. Great. Came back up here, went down. This is perfect. We're in the place we need to be. Then price didn't break this low, started going up. Okay, formed the consolidation. We knew it was going up. Came back here and now it's down. So price right now is indecisive. Okay, and look, how I know it's indecisive is when you see price ranging for a long period of time like this, that tells you price is looking to go somewhere. So let me get rid of this so you can see. Let's start man, there we go. All right, so this range here, it's a poorly marked out range, but you get my point. This range here, price broke up, then went down. It broke this low, but didn't break this. When you see that price is really resisting a certain area, understand that overall we are starting to go sideways. Let me change this so it's easier to read. Okay? Overall, let me do it like this so you guys can see. Overall, we're starting to go sideways. So what price is eventually going to do, in my opinion, even if it breaks down a little bit, it'll do this. The real move, in my opinion, is towards the upside. Okay, Siam? So I don't know if you're in buys or sells. I would wait for a break in one of these directions. Either a break here, okay, or a break here. And in this case, you want price to break this low, okay? Or you want price to break this high. Now, that's if you're swinging, or even if you're scalping, that's what I'd personally wait for. If you're looking for something to get into in this range, while we're ranging here, you can see price has been giving us kind of like lower highs and lower lows. So you might be able to, for example, hop into something here. Right now, this is happening. Right now. Okay, see how it plays out in this area. If it gives you what you want, you can take this towards the downside. If not, wait for the next zone. All right, Sam. So that's my overall analysis. Like just a quick one. I think price is in a range. It's going to be in a range for a while. Over the next couple, we have a bunch of news. When are these news events coming out? EU. What time is this? October 30th. October 30th. October 30th. Yeah. So price is at least, today's the 20th, at least maybe by tomorrow we'll see a breakout the range because of all the news releases. If not, we'll start to see it in, this is also October. Man. November. Oh, NFP. Yeah. So by NFP, price should break out this range. All right. So price is ranging right now. I personally wouldn't touch it. Euro JPY moved very nicely. Let's see what happened with USD CHF. Still kind of moving about in that range. Not too great. He should try swing trading style, low emotion. Let's stop that. Yeah, it's true. Swing trading. I started. I didn't start swing trading, but at one point I started swing trading, and it was so much easier. I used to trade. I used to enter on the 15. So let's say, for example, if I'm swinging, I don't know. Let's just say, for example, in my mind we're going up here. You know what I mean? We're going towards the upside. Then once we got to this zone right here, let me just mark it out so you guys can see. Once we got to this zone, okay? Once we got to this zone, I'm looking for an entry. If on the 15-minute we break, so this would be perfect. We broke above here. I would literally entry here, stops right here. It takes a while for price to come into these areas on the 15, 1 to 2. Okay? It's easy to say I would win here because it's hindsight. But that's literally what I was doing. And I was winning some trades. It wasn't bad. The problem I had with this is that it took forever. And one of the things I have to work on is patience. I'm the most impatient person you'll probably ever meet. Everything for me is speed and efficiency. I pay top dollar for things that are fast. I don't want to wait. You know what I'm saying? So that's a bit of a challenge for me. But swing trading, by the time this plays, I remember being in a trade one time on Euro. I'll never forget. I think it was Euro. Was it GBP CHF or Euro CAD? I think it was Euro CAD. And that trade took like 3 days to play out. Had me stressing a little bit, but I didn't have to watch the trade as much. So it was a lot easier for me. So Toby, I'm not saying switch up your trading. I wouldn't recommend switching up your trading, but if swinging ever starts to appeal to you, definitely give it a shot. It's a really, it's a lot easier to manage your emotions and your trades. All right. Can you check the DM I sent you? Yes, Adib, I'll check the DM you sent me. In EU, I got 1 hour in NY and lost 1 hour in GG in London, and I'm done for today. Good for you, Siam. I love the fact that you're exercising self-control. That's the most important thing. Days are like that. To me, everything must be bigger, better, and faster and impulsive. Yeah, I know. Fauci, I know exactly what you're talking about. And it's so bad because when you get into situations like this, it's like the opposite of what you need. You gotta be way more objective and patient, for sure. Yeah, actually, it takes forever, but the RRs are crazy. It's true. The RRs can be mad on a swing trade. The RR can be insane. I don't think I can swing. It's not me. 1,000. All right, let's check this thing that Adib said he wanted me to see. Adib, you've been harassing me for a hot minute. What is it that you want me to check? Hey there, I start by pulling it. Oh, the videos. Adib, I'm going to... You guys, Adib wants me to watch this clip. If it sucks or if it's bad, I'm gonna hop off the video and I'm gonna ban Adib. Adib's just on some illegal behavior. But let's see. Let's see. Okay, Adib, here's what I'm gonna copy the link. Okay, and then I'm gonna open it in here. Guys, 1 second. 1 second. Nothing's wrong with your screen. It's just me. It's just me opening this up so that Adib. All right, cool. So, one second, guys. I have to copy this Discord. Adib, you see what you're doing? You're just causing problems. Copy link. All right, let's see. Let's see. All right, so this is what Adib wants us to watch, guys. Give me 1 second. Let me put you guys back on. I'm so sorry. It's Adib, so blame Adib, guys. Blame Adib. I once held for 2 weeks, 1 to 20 RR. Fire. Absolutely fire. Okay. What is Adib up to now? I know, right? When I heard that you have to hold the trade for 2 or more days, I said, hell no. All right, guys. Let's see what Adib wants us to watch. Adib, if this is any illegal stuff, like, oh, look at the, it's in a different language. Adib just be on some stuff. Let's see. Adib, really? First off, this guy should just buy a car. I don't know what. This guy actually has rocket boosted. Adib, I imagine this is how you live your life. I imagine this is what Adib just be in a warehouse all by himself, except he's not racing, he's playing GTA, because there he could kidnap people and do all the illegal things he wants to do. That's what what is this? Adib, bro. Adib, what are you? Bro, Adib, I gotta get back to regular business, bro. I don't know what you are on. Adib is on some. Bro, watch the tank. Nah, dog, I'm good. Adib, I don't know what you're on, bro. Adib, oh my gosh. This is Adib. This is Adib behavior, bro. Adib. Yo, Adib, that was the most random thing I've seen all month. Yeah, like, oh man, this is exactly how I picture Adib, like, after he hops off stream, just goes into his warehouse, puts his shades on, starts up his simulator, and just starts going crazy like that. Like, this looks very much Adib. Oh man, Adib is on some next stuff, bro. Adib, at least, hey, listen, you guys, give, like, shout out to Adib. Give us a laugh, bro. Let's put some W's in the chat for Adib. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. That is absolutely hilarious. Oh my gosh, Adib is so funny. Adib said, bro, watch the tank. Adib, I don't want to watch the tank, bro. You be on some net, fly off the chair. Right? Adib, I don't want to watch nothing else you said, bro. You got some next stuff. That is funny. All right, let's go see if we can find something else. That was your USD. Oh my gosh, Adib. I don't know what Adib be on, bro. Adib just be on some next stuff. On some next stuff. That is funny. Yeah, there you go. W's for Adib. Shout Adib. Good job, Adib. Good job, Adib. Let me see if I could get you something. Let's see. Yeah, I got nothing for Adib. But Adib, and say at least you gave us a laugh, bro. Shout out to you, brother. Shout out to you. That's funny. I'm not gonna lie. That's just the most random thing I've seen all month. Oh man, you guys are the best, bro. You guys are the bomb. So gold is doing what gold does best. Not really doing much. Not really saying much. Structure is starting to change a little bit, right? So we can see here we were going up. Now we're starting to go back down. And if price starts breaking these lows, we can, maybe. You need price to first break. Not this one only. This is one. But this, I wouldn't even look at this and be like, oh, this is a clear indication. I would wait for price to really break. This is the one that I would say, once price breaks here, then I'm sold. So we'll see how this goes. Can you read the DM I sent you? Yes, I will, Adib. Adib, you sent some like storybook, so I'm gonna read it. You want me to read it to the chat? Man, Adib just be harassing me, bro. But it's love though. It's love. Adib's a massive supporter. Adib, I read it. I read it for you. I read it. Let's see. And I'd like to know, apologizing if I'm being a nuisance. But I was wondering if you can hold the giveaway lottery first and then take as much time as needed to provide the giveaway count to the winner. And I'm sorry if I'm being too eager. I'm just really excited about the chance of winning. I got you, Adib. Adib, give me a little more time, all right, bro? Just a little bit more. But I get what you're saying, written with the help of ChatGPT. Adib, I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, all right? No problems at all, okay? We good. I will just give me a... Gosh. That energy drink. Just give me a little more time. Just a little bit more, all right, bro? I know you're excited, and I'm excited for you guys too, but just give me a little bit more time, all right, brother? And everything will happen. But I appreciate you writing this to me. Oh, wait, I didn't finish reading, though. Imagine next time maybe you feel the night before school trip. That's because I feel I haven't been able to get a good night's sleep for the past few days, so I'm hoping you might want to give away soon and take it and give away the account. Even if I don't want to, if I have a good night's sleep, though, you're thrilled if you... I got you. Adib, I'll do something, all right? I'll do something. Even if I don't do that, I'll do something. I appreciate you, though, bro. This is a heartfelt message, and you're not being a nuisance. I love the way you approached it. I don't think anything's wrong with what you said and how you're requesting. I'm good with that, brother. All right? Thank you for all the love and support, by the way. You are a real one, so thank you for that. Janta RAI said BTC USD. All right. For the record... Oh, because I was about to say. For the record, I don't trade Bitcoin. Just so we... You know what I'm saying? So we put that out there. I don't trade Bitcoin. Antisako says Shakespeare. That used to no problem. Okay, cool. Any trade you look into today or on the challenge account? No, today's Tuesday. I don't trade on Tuesdays. But tomorrow we'll be back live and in color. We took a trade on Friday. Monday I wasn't here. I took a trade on my personal accounts. But didn't take anything today. Today's Tuesday. One of my rules is no trades on Tuesdays. All right, so let's take a look at Bitcoin. All right, so you guys remember we drew this up a while. Somebody asked me to mark this up, and we drew this channel. We said eventually it should break. We took some sells here. I remember this. We won those trades. And now price has come back to retest the zone and is pushing up. Yeah, Bitcoin is moving bullishly. Let me just go look at the weekly. Is Bitcoin at an all-time high? Oh, not yet. But damn. All right, so here's the thing, guys. Here is the thing. Here are all-time highs. Okay? Here's where Bitcoin is at right now. Now, if this were gold, this is what gold would do. Right about here and then reverse. And bring you like all the way back down before eventually doing this. All right? If it were gold. With Bitcoin, I don't know how it moves, but if we're just following price action, this push should be strong enough to get us to all-time highs. Now, keep in mind this is on the weekly. So how many pips are we away? I mean, anything can happen because crypto is influenced by a lot of fundamentals. We're about... Is that 2,000 pips away? It's not too bad. For Bitcoin, that's nothing, to be honest. So in my opinion, we should be aiming for all-time highs. If you're looking to get back into the action, okay, I would say this would be my first zone. Price has actually already used this zone already. So keep in mind, if it comes back here, it might want to do a little bit of this. Price does that all the time. So let me do it this way. Price goes up, comes back here, gives you a bit of a push, and then does this. Uses that to go down before finding something on the lower side to really go upwards. So you just got to be a little careful. But this is my first zone. After that, I would start waiting for price to see, because when you start getting into these areas, you start meeting areas of like support, resistance, yada, yada, yada. Okay, you can see right here that price has a fairly strong area that was like resistance, became support briefly. We're here and there, right? So I would wait for price to return to this area before I do anything else. You do have one more, like, another gap there, another gap there. But when price starts breaking below this, I start to kind of wait for it to get here. If I start seeing price coming down this way, retesting, but then it's starting to, oops, let me move this up. it starts to move up without touching here, then I might get back into the trade. But for now, obviously we're bullish. We're aiming for all-time highs, and I would just be waiting for a nice retracement to hop into the trade. All right, pretty simple analysis, but with Bitcoin in this current condition time frame, it doesn't really need much. I trade gaps, so I'd be looking for a gap here, maybe the one here, right? I wouldn't really, I'm not too sure about this. Even though price could break to that and go there, I'd mark it up anyways. You know what I mean? And that way it's like, okay, if price didn't use this, it might use this one. But I'm not a fan of those type of gaps. But either way, this is what we're looking at. So for those of you, in fact, I own some Bitcoin, to be honest. Thank you for showing me this, because I'm not really, I don't trade crypto. I just hold. Okay, I'll respond to that. Oh my gosh. Sorry, guys. You know, I have a life outside of all this, so got to deal with that. But yeah, so that's my analysis on Bitcoin. Are futures and indices the same? Yes. So okay. So indices, futures and indices are the same. They're just like on Forex, they're derivatives as opposed to futures. Man, how do I explain this, bro? When you guys ask me questions like this, I'm not well versed in it, but I understand how it works. But long story short, just think of it as the same, just different platforms. With futures, okay, there are no ticks. Zero, not ticks, sorry. There's no spreads. Okay, so and you're trading through a centralized. Let me take a shot of this energy drink. It might help. Long story short, in futures, you're actually trading in the market. Whereas with Forex, it depends on what your broker or your prop firm is doing. But essentially, they're trading the same instrument. It's just a little different. So, for example, when I'm trading YM, which is US 30, sometimes the movement is slightly different, but usually they're like in sync, hand in hand. They're the same. They're just, one is a contract for difference, right? So it's a derivative. Whereas in futures, you're actually trading the actual, I think it's just, I'm sorry, Toby. They're the same, all right? Just think of it as the same. Just think of it as the same. I'm just cooked right now. I can't explain it to you. Just think of it as the same. But when you're trading US 30 and stuff like that, you're trading usually on a prop firm, Forex broker, something along those lines. With futures, you're going to be trading NQ, YM, and ES when you're trading those type of index pairs. And they move the same. One has spreads, the other one doesn't. So there's not as much manipulation, things of that nature. Also, one you can trade using lots and things of that nature. The other one you trade using contracts. So do with that information. That was useless information. All right, on to the next one. Like NQ is Nas, right? Oh, that's what you're asking. Yes, NQ is Nas 100. Yes, sir. No, very different. No, they're not. Or are you being sarcastic, NT? Let me know. By the way, bro, I'm thinking of going into prop firms and I'm thinking of FTMO or FundedX. Which one? I would highly recommend FTMO. I haven't used FundedX. I hear very good things about them, but I haven't used them before, so I can't recommend them. But if you feel like they're good for you, by all means, take the leap. But FTMO, in my experience, till this day, was the best prop firm I ever traded with, even though I never passed their challenge. I never got funded with FTMO, but I, till this day, was still the best platform and prop firm I ever traded with. John Terry said, nice cap handle pattern also. Cap handle or cup handle? Let me know. Correct me if I'm wrong, John Terrace. Right. I can't believe I called you right. At Toby. Oh, I see. Wait, futures currency. How? Like instead of USD, you get euro, or instead of GBP? Are you asking me or Fauci? Oh, okay. So he's talking to Fauci. Marcus Agent said Bitcoin 100K. Yeah, a lot of people are predicting Bitcoin is gonna go to 100K. We'll see. Here's the thing. Everybody wants that to happen with Bitcoin. Look where 100K is at, right? 100K is all the way up here. Now, it's not impossible per se, but the problem is that the second we make all-time highs, what do people do? People start exiting their positions because they've been holding for so long. The second we get to 100K, a lot of people start shelling off, and then we come back down again. Because Bitcoin and, crypto is it's directly affected by how many people are actually in there. Whereas in like Forex and all that stuff, it's mostly banks. Stocks is a kind of similar. It's a bit of half and half. But crypto is like purely people, right? So if a bunch of people start shelling off, it just starts dropping. So I don't know. I hope it does. You know, I hope it does, but we'll see what happens over there. Marcus says Bitcoin is not worth investing. What are your thoughts about Bitcoin? Marcus said Bitcoin is not worth investing in. To be honest, I'm not a crypto guy. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never hopped into any of the what they called meme coins or whatever. None of that. Elon Moon or whatever and all that. I've never touched it because I don't like anything that has like no foundational. When you assess your risk, there has to. Okay, I'll give you an example. When you buy or in fact, when you go to finance a car, right? The bank, you'll say, okay, I want to buy a Honda 2025 Honda Civic. All right, the sticker price, let's say, is 25,000. Okay, when you go to finance the car, the bank will ask you for what? A down payment. Okay? They'll ask you for a down payment. They'll also ask you to pay interest. Why? The reason is the bank is going to look at this car and say, currently, the market value of the car is, even though you're buying for 25K, right? Okay, there's 3 types of values. My gosh. There's intrinsic value, market value, sentimental value. Okay, let me just define the 3 for you guys. Y'all always make me go into some deep rabbit hole. Market value, intrinsic, right? I think that's how you spell it. And then we have sentimental. Sentimental value. I think that's how you spell it. All right, so we have 3 of these. What does market value mean? Market value means basically what the market, as in customers, people in the market, right? What the market believes the car is worth. Okay, so what the market believes, is worth. All right. So in other words, what people are willing to, let me put what? Okay. This is the market value. This is the market value of the car. You have intrinsic value. Intrinsic value means what is the total value or the value of the sum of its parts. Okay, meaning if you were to break the Honda Civic down, what it costs to produce, all that stuff, what is the car actually worth? Okay, there's that. And then last but not least, we have sentimental value, which we talked about earlier. Sentimental value is just, think of it like emotional value, okay? Right? So the reason why, I'll give you an example. The reason why, when I used to sell cars, right? Some people would have like an old Nissan Versa or something like that. And it'd be like a 2004 or something. And you'd be like, yeah, the car's only worth 500. And they'd be like, no, it's not. This car's worth way more. My daughter took this to graduation. I had my first job, right? Because that car holds so much memories. We had people come in and be like, oh yeah, I'm trading in Doug. Like, who's Doug? And that would be the name of their car, because there's a lot of emotional investment into the vehicle. You see what I'm saying? So sentimental value is the things this is the reason why there's a lot of things in life you wouldn't sell. You wouldn't sell your parents unless you're a Deeb, right? A Deeb would sell his parents. But if you're not a Deeb, you wouldn't sell your parents. Why? Because 1, it's wrong to sell people. But 2, if selling people was a thing, there's sentiment. Okay, let me not say people. Dogs, all right? The reason why people don't, when they usually get a dog, they don't sell the dog is because that dog has emotional value for the family, right? There's certain things people never sell because it holds emotion. For example, if you win a trophy or an award, something, most people are not going to sell that because they worked hard to achieve it. There's emotional value. The trophy itself may have some intrinsic value, but sentimental, it's worth way more, right? So that's why they say these things are priceless. All right, cool. So when you go to the bank is trying to figure out what the market value is right now and what the intrinsic value is. What the bank is doing is they want to cover their spread. When they give you the loan, they have to manage their risk. There's something called collateral. What is collateral? Collateral, right, means that basically something used against the loan. So if I go to Marcus and I say, yo, Marcus, lend me 50K. Marcus says, oh, no, foreign. We're friends, but I can't just give you 50K. I need something in case you can't pay back. I have to give him some form of collateral, which means I got to give him my Mac Studio or my car or something of value that in case he doesn't get his money back, he can sell for the equivalent or more and make back his money. It's the reason why people, when they take loans or lines of credit, when they use their house as a line of credit, the bank gives it to them easily. Because what happens if I have a house that's worth, I'm all over the place, guys, but just bear with me. If I have a house that's worth 100K, right, and I bought it at 75K, right, there is 25K worth of equity. Okay, so that 25K, the bank can lend me as a loan. You see what I'm saying? They can lend me that money as a loan. But what happens? Why is it that the bank will give you that 25K for like 2%? When you go to another bank, they want to lend you that 25K for 10%. It's because the bank is like, yeah, no, we'll give you the money. Just keep in mind, if you don't pay us back, we get to keep the house. You see what I'm saying? We get to keep that. So that's what collateral is in a sense. So when you go to buy the car, what the bank is looking at is, okay, 25K is the car. We need this guy to pay a portion so that upfront we make some money. So when you go, the bank will say, pay 10% down. You'll say, okay, 10% down, right, is 2,500. Okay, what's that for? That's to put them in profit and to cover some. When they look at the intrinsic value, they know if we can get 2,500 or 4K or 5K down, we've already covered our spread. Because cars do what? They depreciate. They go down in value naturally. So the bank is trying to figure out, if we were to turn around and sell the car today, say for example, I gave Adib a loan for 25K to buy the car. Adib couldn't pay the first 3 payments. I want to make sure that when I have to repossess the car from Adib, right, the money he gave me covers the value we lost in the car. That's usually what they're looking for. You see what I'm saying? So once they get that covered, then they add interest. Interest is so that they can make money on the loan, because they're not there to be your friend. They're there to make money. So long story short, when all these things are considered, that's what the bank is giving you. So a 25K loan ends up being like 28,000 or 30,000, right? And this is what the bank is looking at. Long story short, I went on a long goose chase to say, that I don't invest in anything where I can't assess this. For crypto, I don't understand the intrinsic value. For crypto, I don't understand. There's no like, and this is why I brought it up. So when you buy a Honda Civic will naturally go down. But the bank understands that 20 years from now, a 2025 Honda Civic will still be worth at least $4,000. They know the bottom of that car is 4K. So if they know that it's 4K, they know how to manage their spread, their risk, and how to cover their losses. If you buy a Lamborghini, especially a special edition one like an ST or something like that, they usually go up. Right? So what will happen is when you buy something like a Lamborghini, you can also make the adjustments there. You can look at it, what it's worth, what you might make and stuff, and all that good stuff. All right. So for me, I'm trying to figure out if this is a Lambo or a Honda. And I don't really understand that with crypto. So long story short, I don't buy crypto because I don't understand its bottom. Like, what's the bottom of crypto? Is it not zero? Because like the US government, let's say the US currency is based off of the strength of their government. And you may say, well, that's nothing because they keep printing it and all that stuff. But there's at least a basis. There's something at the bottom. Just like gold. Gold has intrinsic value. Gold will never be valueless. Gold will always have value because gold itself is a valuable element, a precious metal. So gold has intrinsic value, which means the bottom of gold will never reach, let's say, $1,000 per pound or something, right? So with Bitcoin, what's the intrinsic value? What is it like if the world goes to hell and there's, the economy is broken, what is Bitcoin worth? I don't know. So long story short, I don't invest in Bitcoin. Guys, I am so sorry. I took you guys on the longest tangent, all to say this is why I don't invest in Bitcoin. All right, forgive me, guys. It'll be my last rant. I won't say not another word. All right. So that's my idea. I think it was Sam who asked. Sam's probably not even here no more. Yo, you have Bitcoin. You were right, Foreign. I think US30 will continue to move up. Oh, there you go. Bro, I've been talking. Look at USD CHF. That's nuts. I've been talking for so long that US30 now is doing something different. That's crazy. Let's see where we at. Oh wait, it's going down though. Okay, we'll see what happens. I'll take another look at it. How many prop firms do you have to blow before your first payout? It depends on you, how quick you learn and things like that. For me, it was, how many was it? I think it was two. I think it was two before I got profitable and got funded. I got a whole, and credit history, absolutely Fauci. I got a whole lot of funded certificates, but zero payouts. Really? Toby, we gotta talk. I love this. I need to know what to do with my money once we make enough. Oh, I got you, Fauci. I'm glad you appreciate it. I don't mind sharing this knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Marcus, a very good point. Yeah, Bitcoin is the same. I don't think it will become the payment system in the world. System the whole will use. There's some issues with the fees you have to pay. Yeah, so Marcus, with that, here's what I think. I don't think Bitcoin will become the central currency, but they will steal the technology and use that as the central system. So the technology of Bitcoin will be used for our next currency, but it's not going to be Bitcoin itself. That's exactly what I believe, like to the T. Facts, I have a dog. I can't sell him. People offered me money while I was homeless. I couldn't do it. You see what I'm saying? I'll give you my wife. Does that work? Bro, what are we talking about now, bro? Fauci, I don't want your wife. Keep your wife, please. I'm sure she's very beautiful. I'm sure she's very loyal to you. I'm sure she's worth more than money can buy. Please keep. If you're not going to sell your dog, bro, why are you offering your wife? Bro, listen, I'm out of this conversation. I never even started. I'm out. Fauci on your own. Adib, how much? Adib, why? Adib, why can't you be good for two? Is there not a good bone in your body? And then Fauci responded, $25. Bro, what is... Hey, yo, you guys come off the chat, bro. Get off the chat. Go somewhere else. Y'all crazy. Adib said, deal. Actually, for a prop account. Send her. Bro, cash on delivery. Guys, you'll get Ford in trouble. Thank you, Ranker. These guys are insane. I thought you, nah, bro. For the kind of deal, cash on delivery is the best you can get caught at an airport and losing my Yo. Bro, where did I find these people? Yo, oh my gosh. Dean said ban. 100% Dean. These guys are insane. How did you only blow two accounts, fam? Only. Bro, I'm business minded. So for me, I looked at things like so this is what I did when I first started trading. I was like, there's no point of putting more money into the account if I can't trade. So I learned to trade first, then I started putting more money into the account. I did the same with prop firms. After the first or second one, I took a break. I said, let me learn to trade, really refine this, because trading prop firms is different than trading your personal account. Once I got that going, I started trading prop firms. It requires a different mindset, a different discipline. So that's me. I don't like to keep losing money for no reason when the problem isn't the money. The problem is my skills or my emotions. So I just always scale back, fix that, and then go forward. Fam, you know how good your strategy is if you've blown only two accounts. Yeah, but bro, it's not just the strategy. It's the discipline behind it. I promise you, the strategy is just a small piece. It's the discipline behind it. There was 1 week where I think I had like a 13 trade, not win streak, but I made 13% in like 3 days. Because there are streaks like that. You get to streaks like that where like everything is hitting, like back to back to back. Everything's blue, green, back to back. And then you get through some streaks where things are red for a bit. So, it happens. It happens. It absolutely happens. All right. I don't have a wife. Oh, okay, cool, Fauci. You were just kidding. Can we trade every Forex pairs in future? I heard you can. I personally haven't tried it. I heard that you can trade Forex on futures as well. But I can't confirm that for you. These are all bad boys. No, but yeah, you know what, you guys? Fauci and Adib, you guys are terrible.
You are a bad boy. You are a bad boy. You are a bad boy.
Absolutely. FBI definitely in here for sure. You guys attracted the FBI with this conversation for sure. Scene fam. I'm doing the same thing too. Nice. I got you. I blew 3 or 4. I told y'all how 1,500 was all I took for me to put my head down and grind. Yeah, exactly. At some point you gotta realize, bro, let me lock in. You see what I'm saying? So that's fire. Oh wow. What an interesting stream this has been, for sure. You guys, look at how price responded to some of these zones, bro. Just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. US 30. Oh, I see what Marcus is saying now. So Marcus, here's the thing. I don't like the fact though that it didn't close above this. I'm not too much a fan because I don't want to see it reject below. I want to see it close. If it doesn't and it continues to do this, it might actually go downwards. Because remember, initially I was anticipating price would come down and retest and go down. That's what I was looking for. But we will see what occurs. We'll see what occurs. USD JPY. Got you, Mr. Andre Mornings. Welcome to the stream, brother. USD JPY. Let's take a look for you. USD JPY. I think we already took a look at this, and we took a trade here as well. Anyhow, USD JPY. In the long term of things, here's where we are. All right. You can see price was going nicely. Nice uptrend. You know what I mean? Making higher highs, higher lows, so on, so forth. And then as soon as we got here, price started going down. All right. We started getting lower highs, lower lows. You can see it very clearly. Started breaking these levels. All right. So at this point, we're anticipating price is going to continue. It doesn't. It starts breaking up again. Now here we are. Price has moved in this channel a little bit, and now it's broken up to this side. So what we've got to ask ourselves, Andre, you're welcome. You're very welcome, brother. What we've got to ask ourselves is if price is actually going up like this, if it's going to continue up, or if price is actually retracing to somewhere in here to go down. And how we can figure this out is by market structure. So first off, we can see that price started bearish structure. It started breaking these lows. Okay, so this is bearish structure. But the interesting thing here is that this level here, price did not break. To me, this still shows me we're overall bullish. So if I had to choose, I would say that probability of high and low is this, or going up or down. Let me do this. Bullish, I would say is, I want to say 55 to 60%. Okay, bearish, I want to say is, 40 to 45%. Okay, and the reason is because overall we've been pushing and we've been breaking overall highs. Okay, we made a higher high right here. We made another higher high right here. We made another higher high right here, and then a higher high right there. Now we have broken some lows. We've broken this low, but this low, it wicked. It didn't fully break the low, right? You want, when price is coming down here, you want price to break and close with momentum, because then what you should expect is this. It didn't do that. It came down here and shot up. What does that tell you? There's a lot of bullish momentum still. So now here's what we can do. We can still catch a couple areas. So for example, over here, there's a very nice gap right here. We can say when price returns to this level, even if we're determined to go all the way up, we should get this before going up, because of how strong this gap has been. And even when you drag it across, you can see it's been a very strong area of interest. So that's what I'm anticipating going to this level. If you wanted to catch something towards the buys, then you can look into this area here. Another area of concern for me, Andre, is right here. Price has halted in this at this level and hasn't broken above. So if I wanted to continue to buys, I would wait for price to break this. But like we just talked about, we have this zone to worry about. So personally for me, the only way I'm getting into a buy would have been right here. This would have been the perfect entry for me. Right here. Right? Because the way I trade, if I enter anywhere here, even if my stops is all the way down here, I don't care what's going on. When I get to this area, I'm looking to exit, because of the fact that I'm anticipating some form of reaction at that level. You see what I'm saying? So for me personally, I would be, if I'm buying, I'm holding to this level. Okay, now obviously your stops aren't going to be that far unless you're swinging. Maybe here, maybe even here, whatever. Even here, you'd be at like a 1 to 3. I usually go for a 1 to 2. So as soon as we get here, I'm already out, which is perfect for me. We'd break this level, probably wick out, and then we'd be on our way. Okay, so if you're looking for sells, this is your zone. If you're looking for buys, this is your zone here. If price starts breaking, because again, we got to look at market structure. If price starts breaking, right, and does this, we're most likely looking to that. You might actually want to start looking at sells again. So I would say just be a little bit patient, wait it out. If you're a scalper, you can just wait for any one of these zones. When price gets there, you can then kind of wait to see how it forms. Because I'm a scalper, I trade on the 1 minute. Get in on the 1 minute, and I take it from there. I'll show you an example. Let me go to US 30. Took some trades yesterday. I can show you what I took. Is it Fusion? Not this. This is some example we took yesterday here. There we go. Okay, took this for a nice almost 1 to 5. This is how I trade. I'm a scalper. Enter on the 1 minute, exit. I usually go for 1 to 2. Yesterday I was feeling a little bit more confident. But that's it. That's how I trade. I don't take large positions. I don't swing. I don't do none of that. I'm not day trade. I just literally scalp. Right? So for me, my approach is going to be different. I don't know if you're a swing trader, a day trader, or a scalper. But either way, that's what I'm personally looking at for USD. What was it? USD JPY we just looked at? Wait, where were we? Were we? Oh, there we go. USD JPY. All right, so that's what I'm personally looking at. I hope it helps. If you need more in-depth, let me know. Where are we at? Fam, how important is market structure? Market structure to me is very important, to be honest. Without market structure, I don't enter a trade. Market structure tells you what the price is. So trend is one thing. Knowing that, okay, price is going up is one thing. But without market structure, I can't enter a trade. I won't know when to enter. I won't know when to exit. Market structure tells me prices continue up or going down with whatever range or interest, whatever at. Market structure is very important in my opinion. Like super duper important. I think it's very important. Yeah, Adib, I agree. It's extremely important. I had to force myself to understand it. Professor is right on. That's how you know how the trend is bullish or bear. Absolutely. Shosho, what it up? Shosho was good, brother. Haven't seen you in a long time. Have a great trading day. You as well. I realized that too, fam. It was so stressful learning about market structure. That's the secret sauce. I would say to include in your playbook. Absolutely. Shosho, what's up? Foreign, I need the boot camp. Yeah, we're gonna get the boot camp going. You guys can see we're in a different space now. Been making moves to make things better, bring you guys higher quality content, all that good stuff. You guys just gotta give me to no lie, end of November. Okay, remember I have giveaways, all these things plans, but everything has to be done well. If I just rush things out, you guys are not gonna like me. You're gonna be like, yo, this guy's garbage, right? I don't want you guys to say that. So just bear with me. But the boot camp, I'm working on it. Okay, I'm really working on it. Adib said, me too. I know, I got you guys. And guys, guess what? I'm going to be doing a giveaway for the bootcamp as well. So for those of you who may not be able to afford it, God might bless somebody who really needs it. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to know what kind of deal it is. Show. Fauci, yes, it's good. Okay, that's at Fauci. That's at Shosho. Adib, it's best you don't. Shosho. Okay, there you go. So they're talking to each other. So yeah, that's my Andre. If you're still in here, that's my breakdown of USD JPY. You can see here from previous trades how I trade. I just kind of follow the trend. Look for a structure to confirm where it's going. Find a point of interest, and then I'm in. I hop in. I'm in. Do this every day. Tomorrow I'm gonna start trading on this account right here. We were up almost 300. Took a trade last week. Lost about 150 or so. So we're down to 25, 170. So it's a 25K account. We're still up almost $200, but we need to start pushing it. So starting tomorrow, we'll be back trading this account, and we're going to see if we can find some good positions. God willing, we will, nobody knows tomorrow except God. So yeah, man, that's what it is. I got to check something real quick, guys, to see where we're at. Let's see. By the way, guys, there's a massive delay on my streams for whatever reason. The delay is like 30 seconds to a minute. It's really bad. So if you guys know how to fix this, let me know. I'm going to be looking into it myself. They told me the bit rate is low. I tried to change the bit rate. It didn't really help. But if you guys, again, have a different way, let me know. All right, what is up, Marcus? I assume you know about this deal. What deal are you guys even talking about? You missed that deal I made with Fauci. Oh, yeah, no. Shosho, it's one of those things where I'd be like, yeah, just don't even look into it. Just go about your business. Don't look into it. Don't touch it. Leave it alone. I don't have a good wife. It's too late, Fauci. You did this to yourself. By the way, guys, doesn't Fauci owe us gifts and presents? You guys remember Fauci after he made what? What are you making that trade? 240K or something like that? Fauci, you owe us money. You owe us gifts. And now you promised Adib your wife. I don't know how you guys got to that level. But y'all gonna have to figure it out. Let me just put it that way. You guys gonna have to figure it out. You guys are going to have to figure it out. All right. So, yeah. Let's see here. Where we at? Oh, my mouse died. Got to change the battery on that. 1 second. There we go. Now I'm actually curious. Guys. No, hold on. Fam, is it double A? It's double A. It's double A. It's double A, brother. So yeah, that's my analysis on USD JPY. You guys can see, look at how well. You guys remember the strategy I told you about news? About how I was able to predict where price was going? It depends on the news. So I can tell you right now, let me take this away. That strategy that I showed you guys, that I sometimes use, but I don't use it on nothing crazy. I only use it on news releases that are not NFP, CPI, or FOMC. Because those three guys, they don't follow nothing. Sometimes they do. But, for the most part, they can just be so out of control, I just never touch those. All the other red folder events, I can almost predict to the T where they're going. No word of a lie. I just don't trade news. It's just one of my rules. I don't trade news. But, yeah. So anyhow, price is moving really well on those. USD CHF, USD JPY. This we didn't touch. Let me go back to see what's going on here. Shout out to Toby and Paper Trade. Paper Trade's not here. Paper Trade did a great job last week as well. Toby and Paper Trade were both trading. It was absolutely fire. Absolutely fire. That's the HFT thingy. What's HFT? Are you talking to me, Toby? Or are you talking to someone else? Because I don't know what you're referring to. Guys, look how US 30 is moving. This is very interesting to me. But I'll reserve my observations until later on. Guys, anyways, let me not say that either. Let me just leave that alone. Okay, guys, look. Who was it that was in gold cells? Who was it that was it? I think it was Joshua. Are you still here? He probably had to go because I understand for a lot of you guys it's late on your side of the world. Joshua, if you're in gold cells, brother, it's coming back down. I think it was Joshua. Let me see if I can find it. Man, gold hasn't been given. Yeah, I think it was Joshua. Where is it? Joshua said. No, Joshua's in NZ. Who was it that was in gold cells? Who was it that was in gold cells? Somebody was in gold cells. Am I tripping? That was HFT, fam. Hard to find? No, it's not that, Toby. It's not that. You weren't here when I explained it. I'll do it another time, probably at another. We have a lot of news this week, so I'll probably explain it again. But long story short, I took a trade using that same. I've taken a couple trades with that. It's been very accurate. I mean, like really accurate. And one time I took a trade on futures. I'll never forget this. Price literally, because futures is so beautiful. There is no spreads. So price came just like this, tapped me right at that zone that I marked up. I hit a 1 to 6 in 5 seconds. My fastest, highest RR trade ever. Not the most RR I've ever traded. I'm saying like it's the most RR I've made in such a short period of time. 1 to 6. That trade was chef's kiss. 6 seconds or 5 seconds, sorry, on futures. And I should have held because that would have been a crazy position. Crazy position. All right. Look what look what gold is doing right here. That's crazy. But yeah, so I'll explain more on that later on. Let's go check out some other things before we hop off here. But yeah, somebody was in gold trades. Whoever you are, sorry, gold sells, whoever you are, gold is coming back like we said. Remember I told you guys after the break of this, the way I see it is that gold is going to at least come down. Now we don't know where it's going to stop, but it just based off of experience, that's what I saw. So if you're scalping, you would at least make some money. And price started kind of giving us lower highs, lower lows, and then started breaking down. So, and I told you guys once this level breaks, that's when I would consider getting into some sells. So we shall see. I use that, but I make it print the H4 while I look at. Are you asking about my indicator? You talking about this? Is that what you're talking about, Toby? This indicator right here? And the chef salt pour. Yes, sir. You traded futures on a personal account or a funded one? No. It was during a challenge. It was doing a challenge. I'm not funded yet on futures. Futures, I was having this conversation, I think, with Marcus. It's like literally on the totem pole. I have 9 accounts. So I focus on the ones that make me money, then the challenges. So that's like yesterday when I took the trades, I'm looking to make money. Because I'm already spending, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm already sacrificing a lot of opportunities by doing this Forex challenge with you guys. So every chance I get to make money, I'm going to make money. Toby said yes. Oh yeah, so that one here is called, where is it at? This one, PO3, price something middle right. Where's the, I think it's called Power of 3. That's what it is, Power of 3. Type in Power of 3 on indicators, you should find it. Power of 3. Yes, well, 9 accounts, that's my goal. Listen, it's not as fun as it sounds. It's not as fun as it sounds. It used to be good when I had a trade cop here. After everybody started splitting all the accounts and, oh, we're doing match trading now, we're DX trade, oh, trade locker. Now it's become hell because I have to trade them individually. It really sucks. It really, really sucks. After I'm done with these 9 accounts, I'm going to start, because some of them are with, like I have like, let's say 2 with this prop firm and another 2 there. I'm going to start consolidating them and then it'll make it easier for me. Foreign, you still live? Yes, sir. But it's crazy because I'm about to hop off, Maximus. I'm about to hop off. But whenever I miss a day with you guys or I haven't streamed in a while, I try to come back on for as long as possible. Just so you guys can see me more and all that good stuff. As you can imagine, I have a lot of work to do. Okay, you guys can see the new setting. And you can see how plain the walls are, right? The walls are plain for a reason. Okay? The walls are plain for a reason. You guys can't see much. But that side, you guys probably recognize some of that from the last office. This office is much better. I got a balcony. I'm really happy about that because I can go sit on the balcony, trade on the balcony, look outside, have a good time. I'm saying it's fire. I really like that. A lot of nice things in here, but we will talk about that later on. So anyways, yeah, so I'm going to hop off probably now. I'm saying I think it's been a good run. I've spent a lot of time with you guys. Tomorrow, 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Be here or be there or be square, bud. We're going to be trading the challenge account, 25K challenge account, 9:30 a.m. Hope you got a new chair too. Bro, I literally was looking at chairs this morning. This chair is killing me. It sucks. I had did you guys see my old chair? It was like gold and black. It was really fire, but that also hurt my back. I bought this one. Didn't go well. So now I got to buy a new one. But yeah, okay, everybody's saying bye. The stream is delayed. You guys have a good one. Love each and every one of you guys. If you're new, join the Discord. Best family on YouTube. Like, the Discord is free. Everybody shares trading ideas and stuff for free. It's the bomb. And you can also follow me on My Money Foreign on Instagram so you can see what I do at nighttime. I'm just kidding. I don't do nothing at nighttime. But I show you guys behind the scenes, my life, all that stuff. When I go out, me and my wife, all that good stuff. So you can follow me on Instagram as well. Put a pillow under you. Bro, I have this pillow behind my back. Okay? Stole it from my wife. And it still hurts like no tomorrow. Chair sucks. All right, guys. GG's. Love you all. Love and safety. Peace out. You guys have a great day. God willing, I will see you all tomorrow. One more shot for you guys. One more shot. See you guys tomorrow. Take care. Take care. Bye bye. And good eats on IG. Yes, sir. If you know, you know. I go to the best spots, bro. All right, guys. I got.